What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Showdown. We are reacting to Shoto Todoroki versus Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Listen, this is something we had on the list. We had this on the list. It just so happened that Death Battle beat us to it. So we got to see who wins. You already know who I'm rooting for already. So who you got?
Y'all, if y'all are fans of this channel, y'all should know who I'm rooting for. Okay.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
yes,
dancing
sir.
Dragon. Okay.
Watch out.
A villain? You'll pay for that.
No way! I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, not anymore.
Your actions say otherwise.
You want to knock the fire into the shit?
Fire, like my father. I'll prove I'm better than both of you.
Oh, he's punching through
What's
ice.
that? Melting under pressure?
Todoroki is much more mobile than this, by the way.
I mean, yeah, I have dreams too.
There we go. That's the movement I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, my cabbages!
I like that.
I never intended to finish you with fire. You could obviously block it, but not this.
Froze the whole
It's
stadium.
over.
Remember that.
See, this is light.
Why is Zuko looking like Ozai right now? What is this?
Zuko is stronger than Ozai.
I don't care how much power you have. I know who I am. I will win.
I didn't say that.
Then I'll have to go beyond.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, this
It's
is
done.
cheese.
That's
This
game.
This is cheese.
That's game.
I am the Fire Lord. I will win this for my honor.
Boy, so
Yeah,
Maxed out.
We get exercise.
maxed out.
I've seen enough of this.
Get him out of here. I like this.
I've seen enough.
Apologies.
Trash. Trash.
Listen. What do you think about that one?
Completely invalid. First of all, how come if we all know that he can use breath of fire, right? And he even kind of used it at the end. Why would he try to use that for a long range attack instead of getting his arms and legs free?
Listen, all I'm gonna tell you is Todoroki did exactly what I think he would do in this
All
battle.
I know is
They just slept on the mobility just a little bit for me. I think Todoroki is a little bit more agile than what they were putting him as. But at the end of the day, I don't know how Zuko is dealing with half hot, half cold quirk. That's a lot for him to deal with, and we know that Todoroki doesn't have to worry about
deal
overheating.
with combustion bending. We've seen him deal with earth benders. We've seen him deal with water benders. We've seen him deal with air benders. Okay, having somebody that can bend elements is not going to be anything new in terms of fighting for Zuko. Okay, that's one point. Second point about the mobility, you're off. Okay, you thought he was more mobile than what you saw. He's actually less mobile than what you saw. If we go back to the Stain fight,
Todoroki can't max out Combustion Man, is what you're saying to me.
Todoroki would have a hard time pulling that off, but he probably could.
Oh, okay.
It would be. It would not be no one-off.
Todoroki fought 5 people at one time, like it was light work.
5 Power Rangers.
And
okay? We're not even talking the Mighty Morphin. We're talking about Ninja Force. Get out of here.
He's on a different level. He's on a different. He doesn't have to worry about overheating. He doesn't have to worry about any setbacks. We've seen him fight against Stain. We've seen him fight against.
I've seen him get washed against Stain. I've seen Stain, someone who has virtually no elemental abilities, dodge, duck, and dive, and dodge all of his attacks. I've seen him close the ground.
If Zuko fought Stain,
and get inside and actually beat him. If Stain versus Todoroki was a 1v1, we all know what would have happened. Okay,
of course. If Zuko versus Stain was a 1v1, we all know what would happen.
First of all,
he would get maxed out.
Zuko has way more combat abilities compared to Todoroki. I don't know if Zuko would win against Stain, but Zuko would definitely last longer against Stain than Todoroki.
What do you mean in hand-to-hand combat?
If you think of, first of all, Avatar the Last Airbender that show is pretty much all hand-to-hand combat. Okay,
right.
Zuko is fighting Azula.
He's fighting hand-to-hand wise. Yeah,
he's learning the dancing. He's fighting all these top tier, people that for their whole lives have been doing hand-to-hand combat. What we've seen from Todoroki does not suggest he's on that level.
Yeah, but he can move though. His mobility is the thing. The man can literally ice skate, make ice walls like that. We've seen Zuko stadium size
fight other people with crazy high mobility. Also, we've seen him fight Azula, who can actually use her fire to fly around. Okay, it wasn't that much of a difficulty for him. He did have to adjust, and he didn't counter her mobility with more mobility from him. He just fought smarter. I'm saying he would apply the same technique to this fight.
All I'm going to say to finish this off is Todoroki earlier on in the tournament, right? Fought against Deku, who had the one for all quirk, which is a crazy powerful quirk.
Sure.
And his ice wall and his fire blast was enough to thwart that. I don't know if Zuko is dealing with that. I think he has more power in hand-to-hand combat wise, but when it comes to strictly using your elements to fight in battle, I'm giving that to Todoroki hands down. I've seen what he's done in the licensing exam. I've seen what he's done against various different opponents.
Yeah, I've seen him fail the licensing exam. I mean, you've seen a lot of things. I've also seen a lot of things. In terms of Zuko versus Deku, Deku has more power than Zuko. I'm gonna give you that. That's granted. But what we know from Deku, we know that he can barely. First of all, at that point, he wouldn't have stood a chance because he didn't know how to control his quirk at all. He would have used a couple attacks. Zuko would have easily dodged, and then Deku wouldn't have been able to attack anymore.
Oh god.
Second of all, we're talking about current Deku. He can control his quirk a lot better, but that still doesn't. First of all, Deku needed like 3 seasons to figure out that he could use kicks in a fight. This is not the type of hand-to-hand combat we're seeing from Zuko.
Hold on. This I hope you're not doing what I think it is you're doing right now.
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Are you putting Zuko over current Deku?
Over with the Eri backpack or without the Eri backpack?
I don't know Eri. Eri's not in the
no Eri backpack? I would have to see that, but it would be a fair fight.
You would have to see that.
I would have to confirm whether Deku can actually
with long range attacks
quirk, use. Yes, his quirk is more powerful than Zuko's quirk in the sense of firebending. One for all is way more powerful than firebending. But as a fighter, as an all-around fighter, in terms of mobility, in terms of creativity in a fight, in terms of versatility in a fight, I'm not seeing any of that from Deku. Okay, he's got a lot to go, and I'm not seeing that yet.
All right, so apparently Scotty has Zuko in his top 5 anime characters of all time.
If you're going to talk about Todoroki, you have to acknowledge the fact that the My Hero fan base gave him a power boost in this fight. Avatar fans, y'all got to answer that.
Listen. I'm a fan of Zuko, but we all know what goes on. Todoroki would definitely win this battle.
All I know is that discount Zuko cannot beat Zuko.
Listen, you guys let us know. Because I think they got it right. You clearly think they got it wrong. Let us know down in the comment section below.
Bargain brand, or y'all want the real deal?
Todoroki got this in my book. That's food. That's
Dollar Tree or Costco?
That's light
work. What y'all want?
Should have been quicker. All right.
Pathmark brand or Kellogg? What you need?